I'm okay. How are you?
All right.
So I need to get the actual transcripts from my court appearances. So I've got a log of the days and the things that happened, but I want the actual words that were spoken in court.
They're not recorded.
What do you mean they're not recorded?
Our court hearings aren't recorded.
Isn't it some kind of national standard that all court hearings are recorded by a typewriter?
No. Those different cases would make for different need or want of a court report.
And so you don't record at all?
Nothing's recorded unless it's requested by the attorney.
And so how can someone use their attorney to request the recording of a court process if the Judge Carter holds court when the defendant doesn't have an attorney? And so how can an attorney request a copy of anything or ask that something be recorded when they hold court without the person having legal representation?
You were, I know what you're referring to because you said you weren't assigned the attorney. So at the group representation.
Well, no.
Yes, I know.
No. When a person goes to court, they should have an attorney standing right next to them that they know is representing them. Okay, what I'm referencing is me standing in court, a judge hearing information about my case when he's already acknowledged that he doesn't have an attorney for me. Okay, I should have never been in that courtroom.
You hadn't been assigned one yet.
Well, doesn't matter. I don't have legal representation, but I'd already been approved for a public defender. And so why are they taking someone into court without their public defender and then hearing about their case? This is judicial misconduct. And it is very convenient that you're telling me that the only way to get it recorded is to have your public defender ask it for it to be recorded. But if I don't have a public defender, then I can't ask for it to be recorded.
Okay, so I can't provide you with what you're asking for because it doesn't exist. So if you want to take it to the Supreme Court or make a filing
Okay,
with a complaint.
and so how do I get a copy of information from the prosecutor? So I want the prosecutor's...
The prosecuting attorney's office is down the hall. You'll go, well, it's not down. It's outside the sidewalk. It's the second door, and it's got a sign on it that says prosecuting attorney office.
Okay,
I don't know what information they'll have.
thank you. Hello, so I want to request public information related to my case.
Okay, what's your name?
John David McAllister.
McAllister? You said McAllister?
Yes.
Okay. When did you have a case with us?
I was arrested on the 5th of January, and 10 days later I pled guilty to a charge that I would not have been found guilty of to get out of jail.
Okay, what's your date of birth?
8/7/78.
Okay. Who is your attorney?
I couldn't tell you.
Do you have a public defender?
I did.
Okay.
Well, let me rephrase that. I had a public defender the day they were willing to let me plead guilty and leave jail. I did not have a public defender the day that they heard my bail reduction or potential ROR. Judge Carter held that proceeding without me having an attorney present. He mentioned in court that he didn't have an attorney for me and then proceeded to discuss my case.
Okay.
So I have the case information in my car. Would you like me to go get it?
I have you pulled up here. Let's see. So let's see. You did qualify. There's no change in bond. What documents are you wanting?
I would have to go look, but so I want any documents that were filed to charge me. I want any charging documents. I want any documents related to the case. Witness statements.
What was that?
I'll take any quote-unquote witness statements. So it's likely that that you may also have like some video footage from high-profile cannabis as a result of your terrible prosecution. So I would request any of that video footage.
I do not currently have a prosecutor in right now. Our main prosecutor is out. Our assistant prosecutor is in court.
Who are they?
Mr. Steve Horton
Is
our main prosecutor.
okay.
Mr. Gabe Hazel is our assistant prosecutor.
And which prosecutor worked on my case?
That may have been both of them. It may have just been one, but right now I'm seeing that the assistant prosecutor was in court for your bond hearing.
And that assistant prosecutor would have been fully aware that I didn't have defense representation. Wouldn't that be correct? Since the judge stated it in open court?
So
are these court record when I go to court, is it recorded? Is there a
now they recorded, I believe. I'm not sure how they actually do it down there.
so I want any court transcripts?
Okay, you may have to go down there to them for that, down to the clerk.
So I'm being told down there that the only way that court would have been recorded is if my defense attorney asked for it to be recorded. Hold on. But when you don't have a defense attorney, you therefore are being, you have your rights taken away because your defense attorney is who you would have asked for that. Mm-hmm. But if you don't have a defense attorney when you're in court, then you can't ask for it to be recorded.
Well, I see that on your bond hearing that you did qualify for public defender services. They didn't change your bond.
That's correct.
You had a bond or a public defender assignment on the 15th that day. Let me see.
But the bond hearing was on what day?
The 12th.
The 12th. Mm-hmm. And so I had a bond hearing on the 12th, but I wasn't assigned a public defender until the 14th or the 15th.
It looks like he entered in on the 14th, yes, sir.
And so does it show that on the 12th there was a hearing?
It said bond appearance hearing held, yes, sir.
Okay, so I did not have legal representation on the date of that bond hearing on the 12th.
Okay.
Your documents in your own computer show that, correct?
Yes, public record, yes, sir.
Okay, so your public records show that on the date of my bond hearing on January 12th, I did not have an assigned public defender.
It shows that you qualified, but you did not have one yet.
However, the hearing proceeded.
Yes, that was in your bond.
Now, does it show in your records that I was in court that day without a defense attorney?
It shows you were in custody, yes, sir.
Does it show that I was in court?
Yes, sir. It shows that you appeared in custody to court.
I appeared in custody to court without a public defender.
You did not have a public defender at that time. I assume you had just filled out the public defender services papers.
Well, regardless, I appeared in court without a public defender on the 12th. Is that correct?
That's what it shows on public record. Yes, sir.
For a bond hearing.
That's what it shows in public knowledge.
Okay, in public record, does it show that anybody other than the judge or the defendant spoke in court?
It shows the victim appeared and opposed to bond.
The victim appeared and opposed to bond, and she did that through the prosecuting attorney?
She spoke directly to the prosecuting attorney and through judge, and we just let judge know that the victim did oppose to bond. And that was the judge's decision. Yes, sir.
And so the judge held court without the defendant having a public defender or defender of any kind? Was myself, John David McAllister, registered or acting pro se in any legal format?
This is all public knowledge. I do see your recording. It is online. I can give you your case number if you don't have it for you to look.
So I have my case number.
It does say the bond appearance was held on the 12th. It
And
does say that you did qualify for public defender services.
But I didn't have one. And so the judge held court knowing that the defendant didn't have legal representation. Is that correct?
That's what it shows on public record.
Okay. You have a yellow piece of paper there that you've written some notes on. Can I get that on my video?
It just shows that what you were wanting.
Can you just put it up against the glass?
This is all it's showing, is that you wanted this, in which I will let you know that you may have to apply for a sunshine request. I don't believe we just give out documents directly unless you go through your attorney.
Well, the sunshine request specifically says that you have to give me the information.
Yes, once you fill out the sunshine request. Yes, sir.
Okay, so do you have paperwork for me to fill out?
I do not. That is online. You go to sunshine requests. You can look it up. It's for Missouri. You fill it out. At that point, you specify everything that you want, all documents.
And so I just did a sunshine request with the sheriff's department where I handed them the document personally. And so you're telling me that I cannot come in here to your facility and create a sunshine request?
If you fill out a sunshine request.
What is a sunshine request?
Is to receive your documents.
Is it an official form?
Yes.
And where do I get this official form?
You can go online for it.
For a sunshine request?
Yes, to get your documents.
And will that be through a Missouri State website, a county website, a city website?
That is a Missouri State website. Now, once you fill that out, you will specify all documents that you are wanting. And at that point.
And so you're telling me that the request that I've just made with you is not.
Can you please put your camera down a little
bit? My camera doesn't have you. It has your shaking hand.
Because I'm trying to explain to you, and I'm not finishing my sentences clearly, and
okay.
I'm being recorded without knowledge because you did not let me know.
Well, you're in a you have no expectation of privacy. You're in a public format.
Okay, all right. Well, at this point, I will tell you that you can fill out a sunshine request and request your documents.
Okay.
At that point, they will send it to us on what you want. They will give us a time frame on when to have that ready. They will give us a price in which it will cost to get your documents. Other than that, I can't tell you anything else. I have no further information. And that's it.
And so
you're asking me questions
so I'm
in public knowledge that you can see yourself.
So I'm requesting the information on your yellow sticky notes. Are you going to process those requests?
I cannot process it without a sunshine request.
And you're telling me that I cannot fill out a sunshine request right here in this facility?
No, sir. That is through the state, Weir County. So
well, but that's not true. If you go to the state of Missouri website right now and read about sunshine requests,
like I said,
they specifically state that they're.
Like I said, you can go onto line, fill out your sunshine request, request your documents, and at that point they will come to
And so, can you give me a website where I can sunshine request?
I don't like that I'm on video.
I understand that.
Okay, can you please put the camera down?
So what I'm asking is for you to provide a specific website related to this county and this prosecutor's office where you're telling me to fill out a sunshine request. The state of Missouri is not the holder of all documents for the entire state. The county is the holder of documents for the court processes in which they hold. And so any sunshine request will need to go through this office.
At this point, you can fill out a sunshine request with all your documents that you're requesting. At this point, I'm done talking to you any further.
And when will someone? Do you have a boss? Is there someone that's your boss that's here on site that I can speak to?
I have an assistant prosecuting attorney in court today. That is my boss. If you'd like to speak with him. But I have a feeling he's going to tell you the same thing to fill out a sunshine request.
And so what does in court today mean? Does that mean that
that means he is up front in the courtroom handling court at this moment?
And what time will court be over with?
I'm not totally sure. I'm in the office. I'm not sure how long the docket's going to run today.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And your name is?
I'm not giving you my name.
You refuse to provide your name? You're not. Are you Haley Coleman?
No, sir, I'm not.
You're not Haley Coleman?
No, sir, I'm not.
And you're not Stephen Horton?
Nope, that is our main prosecutor.
And what is this crime victims
That
thing?
is for victims.
I was a victim of a crime. Can I have one?
You were not a victim of a crime. You were a defendant.
Well, actually, that's not true. I was accused of being a victim of a crime.
Okay. You pled
So
guilty to charges. You were.
What charge did I plead guilty to?
It's public knowledge.
I pled guilty to trespassing. Guess what? There is no
Okay.
victim. There is no victim when it comes. There is no victim when it comes to trespassing.
Okay, well, at this point, I'm
Okay.
done speaking.
Are you familiar with people that lie on police reports?
Okay, well, at this point, I'm not speaking to you any further.
Have a great day, ma'am.